Hi guys, if you are interested to go for a complete project on Python using this Django framework, then this is the right video for you. So for this, I promise that within 1 hour starting from this download, installation, configurations and completing this project is possible and you are going to do it. So immediately you can ask a questions, what is the background knowledge is required, nothing. You know a little bit Python, it's well and good. If you do not know, I am there to help you. इसलिए मैं बैठा हूँ इधर. So the next thing is that how do you install? First you go to download this Python. So for this you need to go for this python.org or python.org. Then you download all the things and you can see the latest version Python is available for Windows. It is 3.90 and you will have everything there. What you need to just to download, it takes some 5 to 10 minutes based on your system, so you can download. And of course it is available for 64-bit. First of all you have to check your operating system and how many bits it is, maybe 64-bit operating system or 32-bit operating system. If it is 64-bit, you download for that one, and once it is downloaded, just right click and your install as admin, or simply just double click that one, else it will start installing. So you just go on clicking next. There is nothing to new to learn and remember. The one thing that you have to give it, that you have to go for this launcher, you have to select it and go for this path setting, complete path setting also, that part you have to do it. So if this is done, then I hope your Python download, installations and configuration is complete. So I hope we have taken less than 2 minutes to complete the download and everything, right? Yeah. So once your Python is installed, the next step is that you have to check it whether Python is installed. For that you have to type this command py space hyphen versions. It will show you the version of what is installed there. Then for installing anything through this pip, you need to install this pip also. For this, what you have to do, you see two lines commands are there, curl https://bootstrap.pypa.io/get-pip.py -o get pip.py. This is the thing, and once it is there, then immediately you have to go for the py get pip.py. Okay, so with this your pip is installed. So this is available on your screen, you can do it here. Then once it is there, then you can, by default virtual environment will be there. So why this virtual environment is important for you? Suppose you work on Python 2, Python 3 and different things are there. So from one place it will be difficult for you to manage all the things. So for that, what you need to do, we can go for creating this virtual environment, and whatever things are there, everything it is sorted out here, right? So now by typing this command virtual environment space hyphen versions, you can get the what is the version of that one. Then I think the second part of your program is also over. Then third thing is that now you are immediately going to start a project and all things. For this, what you need to do, we have installed Python, but we have not gone for this Django. So let me create a folder like cd Django project, not so I go for this cd Django project or Django any folder. It is not the actual Django. I created a folder. So how to create all the things? You go for mkdir Django, right? Mkdir Django. You can type it here. So in the D drive, mkdir, and you go for Django. Okay, Django. So with this, your a folder Django will be created. Then you change the directory cd Django. You enter there. Then now you have to create a virtual environment. Okay, so virtual environment was installed, but you have to create a virtual environment for your project. So what you do, you, if you are in Windows, you give this command virtual vi, you can see it, a virtual n space. Suppose my virtual environment I want to put it Dr. Jijana, so I put virtual environment space Dr. Jijana. Okay, then we need to activate that one. For that, what you need to do, you just go for Dr. Jijana /script, s is capital, scripts s is there, /activate dot bat there. But if you only go for this activate also, it will take. Okay, so now it is up to this, it is configured. So now your virtual environment is there and you activated that one also. Then you are going to install Django. For installing this Django in the command board only, you have to do it that, and just you go for this pip install Django. Okay, then it will take you and it will install everything and it will show this Django version is installed. then you have to check this version whether Django is installed or not. For that, what you need to do, just you go for Django hyphen admin space hyphen version. So it will show you what is the version of this Django is installed. It will show you, right? So then suppose I want to start a project, then what you need to do, Django hyphen admin, you can sit here, start project space, what is the project name, I write say code with Dr. Jijana. Okay, then up to this you have completed everything. Then you have to change the directory, you go to the cd code with the Dr. Jijana, just enter to that directory here there. Then just after this you have to go for this running the server, and before this running the server you have to migrate something, so that I am going to tell you. And once your migration part is over, then immediately go for python space manage.py run server. Okay, and once the server runs you will find something, and you have to go for this http. Don't never use https, don't go for the secure, only go for http colon slash slash 127.0.0.1 colon 8000 slash, just enter here, you can check it there. Okay, so this is the thing, you can go for these things here. And if you remember here, three important things I told you, that I created a folder like Django, and I created the environment like Dr. Jijana, I created the project name like the code with the Dr. Jijana. So these, and for this activation just you are given Dr. Jijana slash script slash activate. Okay, if this is the minimum things you remember, up to this I think 50% of your work is over, and now you are free to do anything with that one. Okay, so let me, yeah, so now we are entering to the most exciting part here. So I told you that you have to go for this migrations. For that, what you need to do, just go for python space manage.py make migrations, this will be there. Then the next command you have to give it here, python space manage.py space migrate. So with these things, the entire database whatever it is migrated there, then you have to create a super user for your admin. So for that, what you need to do, just you go for python space manage.py space create super user. Okay, it is one word. Then it will ask you the username, so you put it by default admin. Email id, you provide your email id, I am putting drjijana@gmail.com. Then you provide the password, so you write what is the password, then you put the repeat the password. With all the things you have completely completed all these things. Okay, so now your super user is created and everything is created. Now you are there going to go for that one. Then we are going for this running the server, then just simply type python space manage.py space run server. Okay, so now you can click your project, what is the project is there, and you can see all the details there, right? So now if you, where you check all the things, just you simply go for this your browser, there you type http colon slash slash 127.0.0.1 colon 8000, because this is the port number it is assigned for that one. Once you have done all the things successfully, then it will show you, and you can see that your server is running. And if you are achieved up to this, then it is bravo, and you did it. And you can write a small comment to me also, yes sir, we have done it. If you have any problem, then you also send a SMS to me, sir, we faced a problem like this here, so I am here to help you. Okay, so I think within 8 minutes or 8.5 minutes we are able to complete the complete installations up to how to create a project name, right? So see, it is enough theory. Now let us give you hands on how to do all that one. Just you go here, type here to start search, just type cmd here. Once you type the cmd, you can see your desktop appears here. Just you want to go for the D drive, just D colon enter it here. Now you are there. So you want to create a directory mkdir, and you, so suppose I want my directory is Django django or Django project, whatever things there. So I created a directory that is Django. Django spelling is correct. Okay, now you go to the directory, just cd Django django. So new you enter to this your directory, you already entered it here, right? So up to this you created all the things. Then what next, what you have to do, so you are going to, yeah, just let me minimize these things, and you are going to, yeah, so now we are going to install this pip. For installing this pip, I already give you the command what to do. Just you comment here and control V, this is the thing. So what I told, curl space https colon slash slash bootstrap dot py. So all the things it is there. I will providing all things there, and just to enter it here. So once you have done, you can check it here. So it is installing, and once it is completed, it takes I think less than a minute. Yeah, it is completed now. Then for installation for these things, just you put another command here, py.get hyphen pip.py. So control C and command here, and just you type this command here, and you can see it is installed. Control V, and you see it here. So pip is successfully installed here. I think it also takes a very less time for these installations. So yeah, it is doing all things for you. You can see it here. So it is collecting the pip, installing the selected package. So now it is over successfully. You can see it here. Successfully installed pip version. It is 20.2.4. So up to this you have done successfully. Okay, so suppose you want to check it there also, or you want to update also, you can use this command py space hyphen m space pip, then install space hyphen capital U pip. So anyway, it is the latest version 20. It is there is no need to go for that one. So the next thing is that we have to go for a virtual environment. So I told you that virtual environment by default it will be there along with this no pip. So if it is there or not, that what you need to do, just you commit here. You have to go for this virtual environment version, you check it here. So just you control C all the things, and you go for this virtual environmental checking whatever things are there, and control V, and you can check it here. The uses virtual environment versions with it virtual environment. Oh, that you have to go for double virtual environment. So this is yeah, another hyphen sign. So now you can see the virtual environment. What is the version? You can see it is the 20.0.5. It is already installed there. So you are happy the entire virtual environment there. Now I am to create a virtual environment for my project. I told you that why you are going for this virtual environment. So for that, what I need to do? So just you go for this virtual environment, and there I create a actual environment. What is my environment? I go for this Dr. G Jana, say for example. So Dr. G Jana. So this is my name of this virtual environment. You have to remember all things. You write down in a place. I have written. So virtual environment Dr. G Jana, and everything is there, and enter it here. So you can see it here. Yeah, it's there. It is here, and I enter it here. Now you see the virtual environment. It is going to be created. Okay. Yeah, so it is installing. Yeah, it has installed successfully. It has installed. Okay, yeah, right. So is created virtual environment Python for 3.7.4, and final all things it is created. So you can say why you are using, because already I am having 3.74. That's why we will install, and why I am not going for that one, wasting all things, because there is no much difference. But you can get this latest version of 3.9.0 or 3.8.6 also it is there. So you install the latest one, because I have to download, I have to install. It takes a lot of time for me, right? So now virtual environment is ready for you. Now you have to activate that one. For activate, what you have to do, I already told you how to, for activation. So because I already created, what is the thing I have given? What is the virtual environment I have given name? Dr. G Jana, if you remember. So Dr. G Jana scripts hyphen scripts slash activate. Just control C. The same thing I am using for running this one. Now let us come on, and you control V. I put it here, and I am going to activate. Yeah, it is successfully activated here. Now the next step, the activation is there. Okay. Now it is the high time for installing this pip installations. Okay. For installing this pip, for installing this Django, what you need to do? Pip install Django, right? So here also it is there. You can see pip install Django is there. Yeah, because you have to install in this virtual environment. That is a better thing for you. I already told you. So pip install control C, and you come on to this command prompt here, and control V. Yeah, so pip install Django is there, and you can see it here. The Django is going to be installed successfully. It takes also a little time. Don't worry, but it will be there. Yeah. So using the cast Django 3.1.2 PI3, it is there. Yeah, it is coming. Yeah, it's there. It is collecting SQL. Everything it is there. Django is there, and SQL parse is there, and everything PyTZ is also there. So all things installing, and whatever the packages is collected already, it is installing. Yeah, it takes I think less than 1 minute. So now what is the next we are going to do? So then we are going to yeah, if this is already Django is installed, then we have to check it whether Django is installed or not. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, you have to check it, Django hyphen admin and version. Yeah, it is installing, still it is installing. Then for checking these things whether it is installed or not, we can go for the successfully installed. Yeah, it is a number of packages there. Yeah, so all the things it is successfully installed. So now what you have to do, you have to go for Django admin version. Okay, so then just you type it Django DJNGO Django hyphen admin uh, hyphen admin space hyphen, then you go for this version. Okay, version version. Just you enter it here, you can see the version. Yeah, already it is 3.1.2, it is in front of you, it is already installed. All right, now I hope up to this you are clear. If you have any doubt up to this, you can just send an SMS to me, or if it is everything is successful, just send an SMS, or yeah sir, yes it is installed, so I'll be very happy. And it is so great. Up to this you have done a great thing. Now what I have to do, you have to create a project here. Till now you have not created any project here. Now for creating a project also, I have told you that how to create a project. So for this you write this command, Django space Django hyphen admin start project code with Dr. Jijana. Okay, this is the thing I am to give it here. You can put any project name. Control C, I put it here and come on here, and you type it here. Control V and paste it here. Type or paste whatever you like you to do. So once you enter it here, you can see, yeah, it is successfully installed. Okay, the project is successfully created. All right. So once it is created, then you can check it by running the server. So for running the server, what you need to do, I have told you that Python manage.py, all the things it is there. Okay, so now you can see it here. Just I come on here, and yeah, so this is the thing. Control C, and I go to this command prompt and I just paste it there, and you can see Python manage.py run server. So I am going to run this server. Yeah, error number, no such files or directory. Python manage.py run server. So yeah, we have not gone to that one, man. So you have to go to this. Okay, so there you have to go to cd. Just you have to change, because you already created now this project, you have to enter to this project. So cd code with yeah, cd code with Dr. Jijana and Dr. G Jana. This is the project you already created, is not it? So admin, yeah, Django admin start project code with Dr. Jijana, and now you enter there. So once you enter there, you are already inside there, that one. Then you go for Python manage.py run server. Once you enter it here, you can see it is creating. Yeah, fine. It is creating, all things is there. Now you can see it is showing 127 .0.0 some HTTP is there. So what you need to do, just you go to any of the browser, and you yeah, this is not necessary. You come on here and just you type one HTTP colon and all things is there. Yeah, HTTP colon slash 127. Yeah, it is there. It is there. Just you click it here and enter. So yeah, so it is bravo. You have done it. Okay, boom. So you see it here that the successfully this is running it here, and you can see it is showing Django and all the things. The rocket is propelling. So you are happy up to this. So we have successfully installed this Django. The next thing is that how to create a app and what are the other things we are going to do. Okay, so I hope for up to this we have taken very less time, and around 25% of our work is completed. So within 18 minutes we have successfully completed all things, right? So welcome back, and before we are starting our project and all the things, just to check it that we have to go for this make migrations. So this is I have given the command Python space manage.py space make migrations. It is telling there is no changes detected, it's fine. Then we have to go for this migrate also. Python space manage.py migrate. So all the things what are over there, it has migrated. Then why I am doing all the things, I am going for creating a super user, because I have to create this super user to access all these things. So for that, what I go for that one, you see, check it here. So Python space manage.py space create super user. Okay, so it is asking users leave blank to use a username. What is the username you want to put it here? Yeah, leave blank to use user. No, I want to put it admin. Okay, this is my yeah, this is my admin is my user, right? Then it is asking email ID. I put it Dr. G Jana at the rate So we can put it here Gmail, Gmail dot it is dot no, yeah, it's come. So now I have provided my email ID also. You have to do all the things step by step. Then it is asking what is the password. Password is your confidential. You write what is your password. You see that password is not visible, so you are typing or not typing, it cannot know. So something I have typed it there, so it is asking password again. Right, the same password what I typed it here. Now it is showing super user created successfully. So if everything is there, and if you see, just I go for this running of the server also, create super user, yeah, run server, I put it here. And if you put it here and you see it here, it is running successfully. And again I come back here to the browser, and in the browser just I after this I type slash admin. Okay, yeah, admin it is there. Just you click it here, you can see username and password it is coming. And just I type my the user it is password, I already told you. The password is the confidence word I am typing. Yeah. One, I'm recording something. Yeah, you can see it here. I'll open. So you can see it here. Now the site administrations, all these group users, everything you can check it here. Okay. So now you have done very wonderful job till now, and that too within a span of less than 20 minutes, 21 minutes, right? So within 21 minutes you have completed 50% of the job. Okay. Now you are most welcome. Now we can do all the things, how to create all the things and where to change and all things. I think we wind up this video here because that remaining part it takes around 40 minutes. So this is around 20 minutes is the very fundamentals. So this is the setup, everything you finish it, and if you have done everything successfully within a span of 20 minutes, the remaining 40 minutes is enough for doing the complete project. So we can name it instead of a 1 hour. So we make it a 20 minutes video, and the remaining will be another 40 minutes video. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any comments, feedback or anything, you please be free to send to me, and you send SMS to me also. If you like or dislike the reason, you write it and you put it there also. And if you want me to release the next video, so please be friendly and send SMS, and please do subscribe to this also.